We're going to take a look at a rate of reaction exam question from 2014. The question is about calcium carbonate being placed in a flask and hydrochloric acid being added. Then what happens is that the person put a balloon over the top of the flask and the balloon starts to inflate. So the first thing that we've got to have a look at is what reaction is actually happening. So here I've got a conical flask and it's got some calcium carbonate in it, which are called marble chips. There's 5 grams in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 20 mils of hydrochloric acid, and then as quickly as I can, I'm going to pop a balloon over the top and watch what happens. So if we pour this in, and then very quickly pop the balloon over the end. Okay, and if I give it a little bit of a shake as well, you should hopefully see there are some bubbles being given off, and there we go, it actually inflates. So what's going on here? The calcium carbonate, of course, is our base, and it's reacting with the acid, which is the hydrochloric acid. So we know we're going to get salt and water, but because it's a carbonate, we're also going to get some carbon dioxide given off, and that's why our balloon inflates. Then they ran a second experiment with the same mass, so 5 grams of calcium carbonate, but this time you can see it's not in the form of a marble chip, it's in the form of a powder. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to add 20 mils of my acid, and we'll stick the balloon on as quickly as we can and watch what happens. Okay, so in goes the acid. You can see it's fizzing really quickly, so I've got to be super quick. Get my balloon on. Lots and lots of gas being given off, lots of bubbles. Give it a little bit of a shake. Oh, okay, and there goes my balloon. So that one was a lot quicker at filling the balloon than the marble chips. So we need to talk about why did that one inflate so much quicker? Well, the powder compared to our chips, the powder has a larger surface area. Now, if it's got a larger surface area, it means there's more space, more area for the hydrochloric acid particles to collide with the calcium carbonate. So more collisions are going to occur, and therefore the reaction will be quicker in that same short period of time. So what I want you to think about now, apart from changing the surface area, what other things could we have done to actually make the balloon inflate faster? So think about the other factors that affect a rate of reaction and list them in the table. Then when you've chosen one, can you explain to me why that would increase the rate of the reaction and include the collision theory? So think about if it's concentration, are there more particles present, therefore more collisions will be formed? If it's temperature, think about the energy that the particles have, making more collisions and with more energy. And then lastly, for the question, I want you to have a go at writing the word equation. So remember, if you react carbonate with an acid, you make a salt, water, and carbon dioxide.